Right, well, things looking sound okay, so let's get back into it. It's Kingdom Come Deliverance, it's Henry, and it's time for payback. So, last time we were infiltrating a camp, but we got caught by the plot. But we made our own way out, and we murdered that traitorous scumbag who sold us out at the very start of the game. That led to the whole mess. Well, he's dead. Unfortunately, we've learnt some jarring truths. And perhaps we can talk to you about it all.
Awake already? I hope you've had a good rest after all you've been through. You might need it. We've got work to do tonight, so get up and get going to Talmberg as soon as possible. You need to rouse Sir Divish and his men for the attack. We'll meet this evening at the stronghold and settle up with that sly bastard.
Can I ask?
Well, we're not in a hurry, surely, so let's talk to him a bit.
What kind of a lord is Sir Hanush?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
That's
Thank
enough
you.
of that.
That's all I want. I have to go and see Sir Divish right away. Otherwise they
Listen
won't get
up,
to
men.
Ramnik in time.
It's going to be a long night, and no easy picking. I want every last one of you standing here in full armor and ready for action by sunset.
Sunset? Well, they got all day to get on it. Well, sounds to Henry that there's no real rush here, right? So while those guys go out for a trot, I think it's time for old Henry to take a bit of a nap. Right, I'm no do-gooder here. Plus, you know how it is after a long day of being beaten up. You just want to sleep it all away. Can you summon your horse, Jake? Ah, excellent point. We'll look into that. You know, we'll just send Sir Divish some mail or an email or a... Oh, okay. I was hoping we could just be the worst Henry by refusing to give the message and see what happens. But what happens is just game over. Well, that's not very nice. That's a fine line between worst Henry of incompetence or of attitude. Might be a bit of both there. Okay, time for deja vu with you. Actually, let's just ignore all that and get going. Right, game, if you insist, I'll go and speak to Divi.
I have to go and see Sir Divish right away.
I can whistle, which is a good sign. And here's my horse. Excellent. And hopefully the horse has everything it had before. I was starting to think we might have just broken the game previously, but nope. The game continues on. Now, where was Divish again? Probably gone out the wrong way. I probably want to go out the northern route to get to Talmberg. And I don't suppose it'll just let me quick travel, will it? Oh, okay, I am very surprised. I thought you'd actually have to write it out. Okay, well then off we go, except we're doubtlessly going to get accosted when we go through the place that we're public enemy number 1. That mission has your horse locked until that cutscene in the castle plays. Wait, I've got a foe here? An actual foe? What sort of foe? Let's see what they have to say. Get soft locked here, go in the opposite direction and save just before the deadline. Oh, right. Wait, I'm a wanted man here as well? Ah, no, it's just part of Greater Lediccio. Well, no two ways around it. So I picked up this hammer when I was in wherever it was, in that camp. And it's definitely a good bit stronger than the last hammer I had. It just doesn't look as good. Well, it looks nowhere near as good. Where am I going here? I really need to work on my orienteering skills. Maybe I'll find if there's some kind of Sweden group of orienteer enthusiasts and get together to train with my ability to have directions going for me, because right now I'm a bit hopeless at it. And everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses here, but if Henry can work on his weaknesses, surely I can work on mine. Reminds me of a time that a friend of mine, well, my housemate actually, he saw that game Rune Factory on my Nintendo DS and was playing it himself. So I'd be playing, usually Killing Floor on the PC, and he'd be sprawled out playing that. And after a while he said, well, if I'm going to make this guy in Rune Factory do all this work, I should get on with my own work. And then he went off to do various things to enrich and improve his own life. Well, we'll see about that, Henry. Orienteers Anonymous? I don't think it's something most people are that ashamed of. I'm certainly not ashamed of it. I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses. No, I did not grow up with Elon Musk, Rebel Ham. Oh, what's taken us so long here? An unknown armed men, plural. Okay, well, Henry's not one to shy away from a challenge, plus it's a good way to wake myself up and get back into the spirit of the... Show what I'm made of? Yeah, okay, where even are you? Oh, you're behind me. Oh, there certainly are a few of you. Alright then, let's have at. Okay, it's quite a few of you, isn't it? Well, time for punching, time for clobbering, and since he died, it's blood rushing for me. Unfortunately, these guys ain't gonna have a thing on them. Look at them. Pathetic. Talk to the hand. Because the mace ain't listening. Such a dangerous place, Bohemia. When I go and visit there, I better make sure I'm ready for it. Who was it? Somebody linked me to a place to buy a nice mace. Something like $200 or so for one. I'd like to try before I buy in that case, though. And there was something about it that looked like it didn't have much heft to it, but I suppose you don't want too much heft on a mace or else you're going to be tired out swinging it. Right, no sense taking unnecessary damage, but let's make sure everything's in good nick. Ah yes, it's just that we used up one of our kits there. Feels pretty good being upped on my maintenance skill. Early on you really can't look after that much, but my god, it's actually my highest skill out of everything. I didn't expect the worst Henry to end up as the best Steamstress. And what do we got doing here? Our agility's up, which I think I was looking for. Taunt. A successful evasion will lower your opponent's morale. Throwing dice. Attacks will be less stamina but less injury. Well, I don't think this has anything to do with agility. Let's go for the taunting. Sounds a lot like me. After the helicopter found Jake in the forest halfway to Uppsala, the South Stockholm Orienteering Club recommended he switch to the small children's group. Well, one of the things I put on my list of things to do for 2022 was actually go on a hike, so maybe, just maybe, I could combine that. I better take a lot of MREs and a nice warm sleeping bag, though. I might be there for a while. Make sure to tell everyone where you're heading, Jake, just in case. That is the last thing that I would ever think to do. I absolutely abhor... what's the word? Imposing. Imposing on others. I don't remember there being all these things next to Talmberg. But I don't spend much time near Talmberg. It's not my favourite place. Too small, not much going on. Just tell your super best friend. Telling Dark Young something like that is a good way to get yourself black petered.
Yeah.
Right, where are you at, Divish? We need you and your men. And your poorly casted voice acting. I don't think closing the door is the way to get his attention.
Sir, I bring an urgent message from my father... from Sir Radzig and Hanush.
I take it you've heard. What does your father want from me?
I found out who's behind all the unrest in the region, and... Father and Hanush have decided to put an end to it all.
What? So who is responsible for all our recent troubles?
You may have met him. Istvan Toth.
No, I haven't met him. But Sir Radzig said he'd been here to visit before the raid. I don't suppose that's a coincidence. What kind of man is he? What is he after?
He's in the service of King Sigismund, and he's fighting the nobility who support King Wenceslas. They've amassed quite a force at the old stronghold above Sasau, and they're planning to attack very soon. Father and Hanush have decided to move first and destroy him before he's prepared.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
When? And how?
Tonight, they send word for you to muster your men and rendezvous with them at Vranyik.
This is madness.
Maybe it is. But I fear that Radzig and Hanush are right. The sooner we cure this pestilence, the better. Gather the men and make ready. We march tonight. Leave only as many as you must to guard the castle.
Very well, sir. As you command.
Will you be coming with us?
Yes, sir. I have some scores to settle with them.
Well, Divish. I see you don't want to miss the show.
You didn't expect me to leave all the glory to you.
Never. We wouldn't dream of starting without you.
What news? Did you parley with them?
We did.
And what was the outcome?
Not quite what we hoped for. Radzig wanted to go pally with him in person. Fortunately, I talked him out of it.
It seems that this will not be resolved without a battle.
Bloody good thing, too. Finally, we'll have some proper entertainment in the countryside.
Fortunately, my son here showed immense daring and made his way into the lion's den to spy on them.
Tell us what you saw, lad.
What do you want to know, exactly?
Well, let's start with how well fortified they are.
The outer palisade goes right around the whole camp. On a small hill inside it, there's a half-demolished farmhouse that's ringed by another palisade. That's where I was held prisoner, and that's where Toth's based. Him and his inner circle.
Can you tell us how many tents there are and how they're arranged?
There might be 50, maybe 70, most of them in the right-hand side of the camp.
And the men? How many men strong are they?
Quite a few, at least 80.
Huh. We don't number much more than that ourselves.
We do outnumber them, though, even if only by a few men. And our men are well armed and disciplined. The foe, nothing but a rabble.
From what I've seen, it's best to attack from our direction. How does it look from the other sides?
The east side is all rocks, so no hope of launching a major assault from there. On the other hand, that's the way I escaped. It's where they throw all their waste. The heap's already so high it's almost to the top of the palisade.
Now that is interesting. The ramparts are long. If there are as many of them as we think, they can hardly keep watch over the entire length. Attack with full force at the gate, and they won't have enough men at the rear.
That's an excellent strategy. But then I'd expect no less from you.
If we cause an enormous uproar at the same time, they won't know what's hit them.
Uproar?
You said they have tents there?
Yes, sir.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, tents usually burn rather well, and we have quite a few archers.
You don't do things by halves, Divish.
So, I believe we have a plan. Robard will take 10 men and sneak to the rear of the fortifications. There's an entry point, but you must remain hidden.
I will do my best, sir.
That shouldn't be too hard. They'll have other things to worry about. The rest of us will launch a frontal assault. Rain burning arrows on them and then attack.
Those bastards won't know which way to turn.
At that point, Robard and his squad will strike from the rear.
I think it's a good plan.
God be with you, my friends.
We'll wipe those whore sons off the face of the earth.
Listen up now. We are about to meet the rabble that have been trying to hurt us. Pillaging, killing, raping, and generally being a thorn in our side for long enough. They may be hiding behind a stockade, but they are still a pack of curs who are no match for men like you. And tonight, we are going to festoon these trees with corpses. First, we will set fire to their little hornet's nest. Then we'll keep them busy by the gate. And when we've made it nice and hot for them, Sir Robard and his men will pounce on them from the rear. And we will hack them to pieces. Have you got it? Yes, sir! Good. Now, when we reach the ramparts, the archers will cover the men climbing it, and the men with the battering ram. Any of these fuckers foolish enough to stick his head outside the stockade is to lose it at once. Understood? Yes, sir! Glad to hear it. Now, let's do it! Forward! Archers, fire!
I did not need more reasons to like Sir Hanush, but I'm certainly finding them. Alright then, let's have at. I suppose I'm to be part of this. Bit hard to see. If there's about to be any of this, I wonder if I wouldn't benefit from grabbing myself a bit of potion here. Some rage for 2 minutes? Nah, I swear we have something better than that. Skill, warfare. There's something for this, I'm sure. There we go. Let's chuck that down. Open up. Or was I meant to get into the camp? Break into it? Ah, we'll be fine. I wonder if I'd be able to go around with the other folks. Maybe I can take this ladder? Propel myself up like I did to get out of the place? Alright, well. Time to do what Henry does best. Just beating people up. God, they weren't kidding. Gotta hand it to Hanish as well. He doesn't need a hat or anything. He also won't talk to me. Maybe he doesn't like me.
Henry! Go with the men and flush out anyone left around the tents so they don't creep up on us from behind. You men, over there!
Flush them out, you say? I'm hearing crush them out. Maybe by this point I can actually have my shield out rather than torch. No, I can't see a damn thing. Don't worry, at least all this low monitor lifestyle I lead will make me very well equipped for a real fight like this. Oh, well, good thing he was wearing some good armor for that. And now we're talking. A little bit different when there's a few more of me now, isn't it? Bit of a shame though, I wish there was a bit more suffering going on here. It's just us going and clobbering. I'd like to know a bit more about how they were handling all the burnt out tents and that. Greetings to Sweden, says Tim KC. Well, what's a proud Swede like me to say to that? Ma'am, why would you ever use anything other than a mace? It's so good for breaking open these walking tin cans. Gotta hand it to Divish though, coming in, no headgear at all, not even a hat. I'll help you. Hold on, can we see behind that? Yeah, they got another fat stack of them behind there. Alright. Kinda looking forward to this revenge, actually. If we'd never spoken to that Tovish, we never would have learnt that Heldon's cuck fantasies were coming true in this game. And I'd be all the happier for it. A bit saddened that my head cracker perk hasn't procced once during all of this, though. Feels very satisfying when that one procs.
Where's that Hungarian bastard? Why isn't he here? Don't tell me no one was in command!
It does rather look that way, Hanush.
Henry, where's Top? You said he was here.
He definitely was, sir. I've got the cuts and bruises to show for it.
You have to find out where he slithered off to. Look for clues. Anything that will tell us what he's doing.
Well, hopefully looking for clues involves keeping my stuff in good nick. Even my shoes. There we go. If we hadn't brutally murdered all these people, maybe they'd have something to say.
Mother of God. Who's there?
Alright, guess I'll be the one to do anything of use. Ah, doesn't this bring back good memories? Being stuck in there for days on end. This is where all of our stuff was being kept before. Maybe if I just sit in his chair for a bit. Feel like a commander of a camp like this. Impressive stuff. Let's get up. No, Jake, don't go back into the devil's shack. I should put a link in the video for that when it goes on YouTube. Like, skip to here. Trust me. Otherwise, you're going to have people sitting through about 40 minutes of that nonsense. Glad I picked up the spike mace when I did, though. I wonder if you get your stuff back at this point. If you didn't, go and retrieve it. I'm actually more than a little curious how that plays out if you do side with the, I assume, Polish bastard. Look for clues, they said. Well, I mean, what kind of clues are you wanting from me here? Ah, well, ooh, this nettle looks like a clue. So does this other nettle. That's strange. I'm on the other side of an invisible wall. I was noticing that during the fight, it's actually kept it very tight with invisible walls. I guess to support having that many people in combat at once, they had to restrict your movement, which is always a shame.
Sir, I'd like to go outside.
We need to take a proper look around first.
Sir, I need to get out.
You heard, Hanush.
Yeah, invisible walls up the wahoo. I can't even advance into this place. Alright, clues. Bandits, you got any delicious lootable clues on you? No, but they've got some damn nice equipment on them that I wouldn't mind myself. Milanese curious. Yeah, this groschen might be a clue. Better take that with us.
What's this here?
Is that the dark? Yeah, dark plate brigade. Oh, I want that. I'm having that. That's definitely a clue. Okay, I thought that maybe they would have some kind of letter of instructions on them or something. Okay, what am I actually looking for then? Anything in here? No, that's invisible again. Already checked in there. Search the homestead. I thought I searched the homestead, but wouldn't be the first. Oh well, this might be it. The letter. All right, can we give that a read ourselves first? Quest item, letter. Give it a quick read. Let's see. My dear sir, despite our minor troubles at Furbislavitz, everything is proceeding. I've managed to muster many men, losses, and a little content. I believe we will soon succeed in seizing the castle, of which we previously spoke. Oh my. They're going for the castle, sir. Which castle, though, I don't know. Who can I talk to about it? Robard?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Hand?
I have some trophies.
Okay.
Show me.
Is now really the time?
So many. My lad, you're like the smiting right hand of God. May the Lord watch over you.
So Robard pays me for cumin ears that I pick up on my travels.
Sir, this was all I could find.
A letter? What does it say, Radzig?
Alongside hunting, drinking, and swordplay, you might find time for a little study, old man. In the courts of Prague, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can read nowadays.
Yes, well, here in the countryside, we don't give a tinker's curse about such things. That's what I've got a scribe for, anyway. What does the damn thing say?
It appears to be written by Toth, but it doesn't say to whom. It says everything is going according to plan, and the castle should soon be taken.
Castle.
What castle? What does he need a castle for?
Sir, we took this one alive. And it seems he's not just some ordinary spear carrier.
Where's that rat Toth? Where did he go? Speak, damn you!
He's thwarted you again, hasn't he?
If you play your cards right, you might come out of this in one piece. Where is your lord? He was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Come now, sir. We both know where I will end up. My lord is gone. He took most of the men and left.
Where has he gone? What is he planning? He writes here about taking some castle. Which castle?
Oh, some nearby castle. Left completely unguarded. Now I wonder where it could be.
What are you saying, you horse son?
Talmberg. Did he go to Talmberg?
You'll never get him! You'll never get...
What? We're planning on sending him to some monastery to become a monk? I believe we have some work to do, Sir Divish, do we not? Mount up, gentlemen. We don't have any time to waste.
Halt! Who goes there? Greetings. We were ambushed. We need assistance. We have wounded men here. Open the gate.
The Lord be praised.
Here! Come on! Come on!
Lady Stephanie, I really don't think we should...
My lady. Faster, man! Come on, faster! My men are gravely wounded. Without treatment, I'm afraid they won't live to see morning. Hiya! Hiya!
Not to worry. We'll take care of them.
My lady, you have my uttermost gratitude. May God reward you for your kindness.
Every Christian should help his neighbor in his hour of need.
True. Especially now, when treachery and deception surround us on all sides.
Get out of the way!
The devil lurks in the shadows. Come on! And one fears taking a guest into his house. others. Yes, sir.
Oh no. We're too late.
Quickly! Follow me!
Alright, feels like Henry was born for this moment. Let's get clubbing. And thank you, game. Yeah, I gotta imagine, admire the tenacity of those chickens.
Secure the outer bailey.
Okay, it's daytime, I can actually see now. Let's equip our good old top-to-the-hand shield. Why do I feel like this thing wasn't completely done up? Right, let's have at. Come and have a go. Oh, what's his problem? What are these guys' problems? Oh, they're trying to get in. Don't know whose side they're on, though. This is what it's all about. I didn't think the game would support this kind of mass fighting, but it does, and it does it quite well. It's a shame it's a bit easy when there are so many people, though. When there aren't the distractions, you just go and take them all down. Rabble. Halberd, eh? Not my favourite. But the game's right, it's payback time. Whoa! Payback time. Because they're just getting mobbed there, aren't they? Right, how do we get on over? Can we smash this thing open, please? Got places to be. Henry's a bit, aw, damn. I was thinking old Henry could just take a wee bit of a kip here, but, you know. Maybe there's some things with my name on them in here.
Come out, you rat! Come out and fight like a man!
I don't think so.
I like it better right here.
Would you rather hide behind my wife like some mangy whelp?
I could just as easily cut her throat. I have hostages enough, and strong walls to protect me. Bring him here. Radzig?
What do you want, you viper?
Let me think. Actually, there's nothing I want from you. Except maybe to see you all die.
Fire! Burn it down! Christ. Are you all right?
I'll live. But I don't think I'll be wielding a sword for a while.
Oh, we have men enough for sword wielding. The good Lord is harder to come by.
How the hell did they get Radzig? I didn't make it to the gate.
He was charging against reinforcements from the castle.
We have to save Sir my father, somehow.
And we have to save my wife and get our home back.
My friend, I think you know as well as I. We have to lay siege.
No! No! That is our last resort. We have to try all our other options.
Sir, if a few men could scale the western wall after dark, maybe they could get inside, free the hostages, and open the gate. That is, if they're holding them in the courtyard, as we've always done.
Well, that's a big if. What if they're seen and they can't raise the portcullis quietly?
Sir Hanush, if we can save just one hostage...
It's a perilous undertaking. Who would you send?
I'll go.
Then let us make ready.
Game? Is it just leaving me with time to simmer and all the failure that is thrown at me there? Game? Game's just busy preloading all the hostages to the death list before Henry deploys. Yeah, maybe the game just doesn't like what I want to do here and won't let me do it. What in the devil's going on? It'll get there, says Jimmy C. I remember this taking a long time when I played this. Alright, very well then. I have a feeling that some hefty moral choice is about to weigh down on me. I'm also left wondering if some people have been stripped of their plot armor. Well, Henry and his mace will soon find out. Storm the castle, find it's just full of immortal bailiffs. Now that'd be into the frying pan. I'm not sure if Frostpunk had many moral choices, Jorlim. I had one big moral weight to carry, and that was keeping my people alive. And I did exactly that. Hell, I did it better than anyone else could have hoped. Come to think of it, this all happened after I started climbing that ladder. Maybe the game really didn't like the fact that I was going around looting the house. Oh yeah, the very house that he shot a fire arrow at. That's where I was in. Okay, this is getting a bit daft. We've been here for minutes and it's still not doing a whole lot of much. What does our dev menu here say? A whole lot of nothing. Jimmy C said it'll get there, but will it though? Well, time for a bit of searching. KCD endless load. What's the mission called? Frying pan mission. I think it involved a frying pan. Infinite load after da 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 da. Infinite load da 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 da. Oh, there sure is a whole lot of nothing going on. Oh, so now there's some music playing, so the game isn't dead, it's just not alive. My guess is you broke it by being on the ladder when the cutscene started. That's a fair guess, isn't it? I got no way to come out of the game here. Are you using any of the HD DLCs? I think I have all the DLCs. Pretty sure I went and got them all during the most recent sale. Alright, the game doesn't appear to be loading whatsoever. This has been plenty of time. I'm going to kill the game and then bring the game back, and hopefully it'll have saved me in an advantageous situation. Spinning circle is part of the enemy's deception. In a world so full of deception. Right. Come back to me, game. Yeah, see, that loading bar usually fills up with red if there's any actual progress, but that infinite load, that's the same infinite load that killed my game when I played this before, but it didn't happen at this point. I never got to this point. It happened when that German fellow joined the team, and I couldn't advance into Skalit's mines because of infinite load. Damn game, you were doing so well. Steam lists a bunch of free HD texture, sound, and voice DLC. Well, I probably have them all then. Right, so we can do this in 2. Back we come, and where were we? Out of the frying pan, quest started. Is this going to bring me back into the big fight that we just had? In that case, I can do it again and not end up latched onto the ladder. Because we did get a flash of something having loaded, and it looked like Henry standing on top of a burnt-out building. Looked a lot like that ladder I was climbing, just trying to loot the place, you see. That's how it works in warfare. It's my best guess, Poyle. Still, on the plus side, we get to go clubbing again. Keep ourselves in good nick for it. Get the shield out. Alright, back to it. Here's that guy that said that the ladder, that the axes are the best way forward. The fool. He knew nothing. Oh god, right up the arse. And to think this is the spiky mace that I got. Just like I'm bonking a tin can here. Down you go. I do think it's really cool to see all these people slugging it out here. Makes it feel like an actual fight going on. Are there any other similar games that you have this kind of thing? Warband, wasn't it? No one's gonna miss that chicken. Mountain Blade. Yeah, and I played that awful Mountain Blade. Well, the Punishment game one that was supposed to be awful, I assume. Fire and Sword, I think it was. The trouble is, those Mountain Blade games keep looking like they came out 10 years before they actually did. I'm looking forward to playing that, the latest one when it's ready. When it's ready, yeah. Might take a while. Okay, much as I'd like to see Divish get shot once again, I think we'll skip through it. And hopefully we load into something. Come on, game. Hey, oh no, we've seen this before. We get our money. See, it flashes to show that we're somewhere. And then hopefully, yeah, it tells us about all the objectives we failed, and then actually loads something, maybe? Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm guessing being on the ladder there.
I better get ready for the night raid. Some light clothing would be best. Dark colours.
Light clothing. Not sure that's what I'm looking for. No. Although if it's night raid, I might do well to drink one of those night potions, which I'm sure I picked up. Nighthawk. Yeah, being able to see in the dark sounds like it might be rather useful. And doing it all, well, do I really want to go in stealthy like? I certainly have the makings for going in all stealthy. I don't know if it's one of those instant fail if you're found sort of stealth. I hope it's not. I'd rather just go and brutalize. Captain Robard. Where are you at these days? No, you're not the captain. You're not the captain. Can't help but notice I still have my marker on the map. Let's get rid of that. You still got your plot armor? Of course you do.
I'd like to get better at fighting with a mace.
Certainly.
I'll need it for my stealth mission.
I'd like to hone my skills.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Now we're talking. Okay, and while we're at that, I strongly recall getting some main leveling going. Scholar. Ken. I think at this point I have most of these that I'm after. Scout 2 is pretty good. But there's more, isn't there? Yeah, we've become yet stronger. We've become dreadful.
I'm ready.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in plate armor.
Oh, Henry knows what he's getting into.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Take care now.
Being good at something
Any of
and
you
being good
having
at teaching
second thoughts?
something. Very different
This is your
skill
last
sets.
chance to speak. Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the Bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night. Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
Well, see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
Not sure I appreciate that, Capon. We got together. We got on so well together. Now he's ousting me like that.
This will be something. They'll be telling stories
What?
about this for years. Will be legends. Unless we fuck it up, then Istvan will be telling the stories and the joke will be on us.
Okay, unfortunately, Capon here has plot armor. Alright, out of the way, fellows. Got places to be.
And take out the sentries. Wait here.
Do you need help?
Good lord, they've all got the stealth. They've all got the plot armor going on them. Come on.
What are they waiting for? Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet. What's that right on the battlements? Fuck this waiting. I'm gonna climb.
Have fun, Cons. Just you and me now, guard, but much as I try to mash on him to death, the game won't let me kill them.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Eliminate the guards at the gate. Hold on, which gate? Which side? Which guards? Alright, tell you what though, I could actually, lo and behold, put on me mace. Also, which of these are the loudest things that I'm wearing? Might do well to take off maybe one thing that's causing a lot of noise. Oh yeah, it's that that hobwreck which is causing almost all the noise. So if I get rid of that, and we chug down our Nighthawk, and I don't want to go through that waiting again, so I'm going to also chug a... No, not the Bard Potion. Wrong one. Where are my Savior Schnapps? Ah, crumbs, I've had them all. Oh well, at least I can see well now. Ah, sneaky like. Ah, sneaky like. Wow, they were fast to hear that. Right, any more for any more. That's the little reason not to kill everybody.
Where is everyone? Quick!
Oh, Jinx, you're a damn sight better than most of the folks I've been fighting so far.
You're dead. Get over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Starting to regret not wearing my proper armor now. Oh god, there's a few of them, right. When in doubt, just leg it out. You're in a private area, yeah, I'm so scared.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, might be.
Enough, please. I yield. He must be here somewhere. Raise the alarm!
There we go. You're no match for Henry the Quick. Oh gee, oh wait, that's running? Damn, I was hoping I could fight a bit more.
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
The shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings... I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastardish fan.
I want to actually see how that goes when you do go stealthily, so I'm actually going to try that again. I'd hate to lose out on that thrilling content. Right, let's ignore all this and scarp her back. Oh, don't tell me that, Parappa. I want to see it with my own eyes. That would be this one, to the battlements. We'll try it seriously this time. I was actually thinking I could just go and clobber absolutely everyone down, but game says no. But to that effect, let's actually... Wow, I really didn't bring any Savior Schnapps. More fool me. Right, if I take that off, and I take that off, I'm almost entirely quiet. And with that, Jinx, two noises plenty. Plenty low enough at least. What if I just run away? What if I just have nothing to do with this? So you guys have fun, I got places to be. Nettles and dandelions to pick, you know how it is.
How are you, Henry?
Me, I'm doing great, Capon.
Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Hey there, Tyrion. Well, the addiction hasn't ended. As I mentioned earlier on, I spent a lot of yesterday playing EA Calum. I wanted to play with flying units. And I thought, ooh, you know, flying, thunder, get storms. So I got a global up for permanent storms. And then I realized that all the guys I've been recruiting, including my sacreds, don't have storm immunity. So it didn't go so well.
But there are still 2 guards.
Right, portcullis, saw that. So let's put that away. Let's chug down our Nighthawk potion. Padfoot. Stealth skill increase. Nah, forget that. I don't need that. I just need to be able to see.
We will do it. Buffoon.
Eliminate the guards and open the gate. Well, it's one thing I'm pretty damn good at. Stabby, stabby. Droppy, droppy. Stabby, stabby. Droppy, droppy.
We can't get this moving without being noticed. First, we have to find the hostages. It'll all go a lot easier if no one sees us. And fooling around with the portcullis is bound to draw attention. First, we have to find the hostages. Then we can come back and deal with the rest.
The hostages, you say? Yeah, EA stands for early age. Early, mid, and late age.
Easy now. We're almost there. Let's not fuck it up at the 11th hour.
I like that phrase, the 11th hour. I also like the 13th hour. You gonna get moving, Hans? We got places to be. Am I gonna have to jump over him just to proceed? Oh. Aw.
What's going on there?
Careful here. All doors lead to the courtyard. All it takes is for one man to go for a piss and he'll see us.
Hey! What's going on there?
Jesus! Get a fucking move on, man.
Someone over there, you know?
Patience. He has to move.
Anytime. Oh man. Put a cork in it, Hans. Are those our lads or not?
What?
They're just villagers. Well, you guys just stay there, I guess. Hang on, isn't that where I'm meant to be?
Where's Sir Radzik and Lady Stephanie?
Lady Stephanie? She's not here. She must be held somewhere else.
Where? Where is she being held? And where's Sir Radzik?
I suppose the lady might be in her chamber. We don't know anything. They herded us here and told us not to move a muscle.
Good luck to you.
We'll have to go back empty-handed. I really thought we could pull it off.
We're not going anywhere. Not without my father and Lady Stephanie.
And how are we meant to find them? They're not in the stables or anywhere nearby. You want to creep right inside the palace where Toth's men are everywhere?
Yes. We can't leave them in Toth's hands.
It was hard enough getting this far, but going inside is madness. What good will it do them if we get caught?
Then we mustn't get caught.
Listen, Hal, I can appreciate your stubbornness, usually. But this could cost us our heads. At least we saved those other people.
I told you, I'm not leaving here without the hostages.
If you're determined to be a stubborn ox, go right ahead. I suppose you might as well look for your sword while you're at it. No point leaving the job half done.
Save your speeches.
A good point.
Or not?
If you want to get yourself killed, you can do it alone. But before you go raising bloody mayhem, give us time to get out of here.
Come on then, let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us. Gorva! Fuck my ass! Gorva!
I'll have to carry him out of here right now.
Alright, out you come, Capon. None of your capers.
This isn't very comfortable. Can't you stop hopping around with me? My arse is killing me. Quick! Right behind us. Then he's behind you. They're in front of me, and I can't do anything.
Over
If you don't get a move on, they'll stab you in the back right under my nose.
Oh, that choppy noise. What a weird segment of the game. It feels so detached from everything else. All these set pieces.
Faster!
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True, the shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings. I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard Istvan.
Damn, I see they've taken some letters from Mass Effect on this.
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders. And we can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where is Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon as...
Bring him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divish.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir. I understand that.
You are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't.
Henry,
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
Huh? What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
How are you faring, Sir Robard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart, too. That place is my home.
Is there anything you can tell me about Talmberg's weak points?
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses. Who'd have thought that was something I'd come to regret?
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Istvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stack up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible. The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
Do you think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head? But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like Havel and Toth in Bohemia.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranic for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there, there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him.
What's the easiest way to take back Talmberg?
The easiest way? Call in the Royal Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle would be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchet is wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranic.
Toth.
I'd like to get better at fighting with a mace.
Certainly.
I want to achieve mastery.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. Agreed. Now listen up.
Really the time to be haggling over the price there. Okay, I was hoping I'd just slip my way into the castle and kill everyone myself. What are we looking at? Ask around if anyone needs help, talk to the master, talk to quartermaster, talk to Divish, talk to Bernard, talk to captain. I actually do want to hear what everyone has to say, so let's all enjoy what they have to say. If I can lock on to Tobias and not Robard here.
Good day to you.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
You're still an engineer, though. Couldn't you build it yourself?
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated such a machine is? What forces are at work in the contraption? If we were lucky, it wouldn't fire at all. Far more likely, it would smash itself to smithereens and kill lots of us instead of the enemy.
He was with Sigismund.
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Bethlen Castle.
What's he doing here in Sassau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if all else fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him. By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. Sure. Farewell.
Oh man. I'm hoping this isn't just a load of petty side quests. Can I not just go and break in myself? Could I perhaps put you guys out of your misery so I don't have to bother with this myself? Yeah. No, he's got the plot armor. Right, so it could help you, but I want to talk to the other folks and see how they're getting on. Wherever they are. Wherever they are. It's Robard, who did him. That's Villager. Hello, Villager.
How are things with you?
I'm worried. I praise the Divish gets the better of them cutthroats. I wouldn't want that foreign bastard lording it over us here.
No.
Excellent.
I don't suppose anyone wants a thieving cutthroat for a lord.
Good luck to you.
James, look at it. They could sortie and just wipe this camp out, no problem. Guard is having a nap. Guard is having a nap. I better wash myself up. I don't want to be stained with Capone's ass blood all day. Quartermaster is over there. Captain Bernard is down there as well. Where's my horse at? Let's go and have a quick word. Quite cool that you can start riding your horse as soon as you've grabbed onto it. Good grief, it's all burning out.
Yeah.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
How are we doing with the food?
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well. To tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind. Do we have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone, and we've drained the local inn dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods, either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too. May the Lord watch over you.
He still does 9,000 arrows? That should be enough for 4 or 5 hares. Oh, cribbins. I'm not really sure I want to go out and get these guys some food. Could always slaughter a horse and eat that. Sir Hanish. Oh, I think I see where all the food problems are. Hanish, what's the latest?
God bless you. What troubles you?
How are you, my lord?
How do you think? That slimy toad has my blood boiling. If I get my hands on him, I'll rip his black heart out. Only I've been handed the job of guarding the western route, at the quarry. But there's not a damn thing happening there.
Well, at least you're out of archery range of the castle.
True, but it's not much consolation. If the men don't get something to do soon, I'll have to put them to work in the quarry. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
Sir Hanish, do you think Sir Radzig is all right?
Oh, don't worry. He's more used to Toth alive, so he's in no danger for now.
For now?
Radzig's a man who knows how to take care of himself. I'm more concerned about Lady Stephanie. It would be dreadful if anything happened to her.
How do you think the siege will go, sir?
Better than it has done so far, I hope. First we lost your lord and father, and then our nighttime assault failed.
I'm sorry we didn't succeed. It would all have been over by now. But at least we got out alive.
If the two of you had been left behind, Istvan would have had another pair of hostages. Oh, let's pray our fortunes improve. But I'm a bit worried about that trebuchet. I don't have much experience with engines of war. Even if we do drive Toth out, there might not be much left of the castle after we've done it.
It was a pleasure to talk to you, Sir Hanish.
Likewise, Henry. Good luck to you.
I still do really like Hanish. Lucky guy that got to voice him. He got all the best lines in the game. Right, let's make sure that we're well taken care of. And I certainly want my lovely armor back on again. Start eating too many blows out of this stuff on. As long as we keep the hat. Now, what's the game wanting me to do? Oh, it wants me to go bloody everywhere. I won't do any of that. Can't I just break in? Tells me to speak to Robard, but I already did speak to Robard. No. Several camps. Got to be up and running. Optional. Okay, so it seems like I must help Master Fafar. This seems like it's a culmination of all the skills that you've picked up in the game. Go and do your archery for getting some game. Talk to people to get stuff. Whatever, I'm just going to go and abduct the guy that's needed for Master Fafar. Which means heading over to here. Oh, I'm not Sasau Monastery's best friend, though. I can think of a lot of ways this goes poorly. Alright, off we trot. Please build the trebuchet. I want to see it in action. You want to see the worst made trebuchet in action? We'll get right on it. That would be using the skills you gain through the game, knocking people out and dragging the body. Well, if that's what I have to do to get this siege engineer, then so be it. At least it's something we'll be good and ready for. Oh, something clogging us down here. Corpses on the road, clashes of weapons, someone's been ambushed. Well, better have a wee gander. With our scouting skills, we can almost certainly ignore most of these things, but I think there's an Olaf comic to that extent. People build the worst.
Boys, they're attacking us.
Where's my shield at? It always seems to come off of me. All right, don't worry, I'll save somebody. I don't know who though.
So peachy.
Time for you to go straight to hell. And you can join your friend. Clobber, clobber, and one more. I think they got every voice actor to do that line about answer to my prayers. Gets worse every time. Oh, aggroed the wrong guy there. It's cool, they can do the takedown tackle as well, but I can do it better. There we go. Whoa, 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 I was helping you guys.
Haven't even started yet. Is that all you got?
Damn, I was meant to be helping you. They must remember who I am and what I've done. I think they're just hoping to get some bonus loot out of me. How could they?
You're fucker.
Damn, this guy's a mace master. I can see how he fights so well. Crack you open like a Christmas tinner. Come on then. Get down. It's a punishment for breaking character. Worst Henry would have taken out the guards first. I was hoping they'd say something nice to me for all that I've done here. Right.
You're not getting off scot-free. Pay up.
So be it.
Yeah, this Scot doesn't work for free. Okay. That was a whole lot of nonsense for a whole lot of nothing. Not only that, but this kind of stuff bangs up my armor and such. Which I suppose is good for getting my skills up, but... There we go, keep it in one piece. Oh, is this guy gonna want to fight me as well after what we did? Ah, get back my armory kit for all of that. Golden gobbo. Silver spurs. Spurs I don't mind taking, they're very, very nice and light. No, I saw that blacksmith kit. Where'd the guy that was standing here go? Oh, there he is. Right, I'll go and talk to him. Maybe he'll be a bit more thankful for what I did. Giving up my time and effort for these people. Perhaps he's going around looting. Hey, come back. I want to talk to you. Right, are at least you going to be grateful for what I did? No, he just wants nothing to do with me. Fair enough, the feeling's mutual. Let's skedaddle.
Yeah.
That's how it would work, Wikra. That's absolutely how it would work. Took a while for Twitch to implement such tools for being able to see people that have been naughty buggers in chat, but now it does. Okay, right, we're looking for some kind of master siege engineer guy. I've got a little bit of a concussion going on, but only a little bit. Oh, right, the guys here were dressed like these guys. You don't hate me, do you? Oh, you do hate me. Right, let's see if we can talk our way out of this one.
Now I've got you, you shit. You'll be damn sorry for committing murder.
I did no such thing.
If it was up to me, I'd send you straight to the chopping block. You're lucky the law will only let me throw you in jail.
Oh, wow, I'd be very hard-pressed to fast-talk him. I gotta go with this.
Enough. What impertinence is this? Do you really want me to lose my temper?
What's your game, boy? I'm not going to swallow that one.
Be something else to swallow, then. You're messing with the real Mace Master. Get down. Okay, right, well, it seems like I can't be dealing with the guards at all around here. So I'll have to find the master engineer. Hold on. If they want meat, couldn't I take all these chickens for them? Does the chicken count as a certain amount of meat? Might be able to do that really easily. Oh, no, I think it's just... Oh, yeah, it just counts as one unit. Regrettable. Well, I'm not carrying around all these raw chickens on me.
Who's there?
It's me.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Keyser?
But of course. He's staying with our local custodian. That's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery.
Very helpful. Got it in a oneer. You had one of 200 meats, which was one chicken. Have fun punching chicken. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's just units of meat, and one hare would drop about 40 or so. So what it wants me to do is go out and poach, using all those bow skills that I built up by using my bow. Right, is this guy going to hate on me as well? I just want in, Sunshine. Nothing special.
Oh, clear off. We don't want to talk to you.
Well, fine by me. I can't take out the guns of Urban here. Not stealthily, at least.
Hey, you've no business here.
Or can I?
Or you'll be sorry.
Oh, is that the... No, that's just the scribe. Right, if I brush up against this enough...
Why?
There we go.
Where is everyone? There's a corpse here.
That'll deal with that. That'll deal with you. And now let's go and kidnap ourselves the guy that we're after. Is it you? No, it's not you. Just add to the pile of corpses. Close the door so that no one sees the corpses from outside at least. Although I think so. Oh, right, there's one corpse I left out there. Not my problem, though. I know who I'm looking for. Except I don't know what he looks like and I've forgotten his name. There was a K in it. Well, he doesn't look to be around here, though. Maybe he's in this cupboard. No, there's just all this groschen in this cupboard. Maybe he's inside this locked chest. You know, better be sure. That looks like a no. A little banged up here with that concussion and all. I think I'll chug one of my marigolds. Just keep myself good.
Enter
By the horn of Joshua, you startle me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Oh, you won't be meeting
Sir
Urban
Tobias
anymore.
Fafar, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fafar? Tobias Fafar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fafar has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn, I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
I'll try and find some way of getting you out of here.
Look here, I don't want any trouble. You better talk to Corral, the master builder.
You really can't come with me right away?
Damn, I'd like to rain some boat.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little, more than a little, critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in Prague, so I left. Perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bettelern Castle.
And why are you here in Sasau?
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery. So you see, I can't simply take my leave.
Could I help you escape, perhaps?
Who says I want to?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my word I'd help with the building of the monastery here. And my word is my bond. I have no intention of sneaking away like some criminal.
Know anything about that?
Could I not just pay off the master builder for your services?
I doubt it. Carroll is only interested in the construction. As long as he has the money to pay the craftsmen's wages, that's all he needs.
Ah, as long as he has enough for wages, you say?
Yes, what are you thinking?
Him having fewer people to pay.
Couldn't Carroll be persuaded somehow? After all, the defence of the province is at stake.
I realize that, but Sasau Monastery has always kept its neutrality. What's more, the abbot isn't here at present, and without his permission, Carroll won't be persuaded. But I might have another idea.
What do you suggest?
Carroll received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
That's a curiously interesting idea.
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know I was gone.
How do I get my hands on the commission?
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get it quickly and put it back before he notices it's gone. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carroll usually goes to the tavern to play dice. He's fond of his dice. Maybe you can take advantage of that somehow.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
God, he's back again.
Now, I can't just knock you out and take you with me, can I? Oh, I can! Okay, right, well, you're coming with me. You are coming with me, and you...
Don't move a finger.
Oh, Christ. Figured it wouldn't be easy to take him with me.
Committed a crime and I'm arresting. Straight to hell.
Damn, this monastery, always so militant.
Is that all you got?
You kind of have me cornered here, champ.
Going to cry now.
Well, maybe. Seems like trying times. Alright, get that blood rush going. Sweet boost to stats. And... oh, I'm bringing it on. Down you go! No mercy, even for a fellow Mace Master. Alright, now you guys get away. I've got a guy to bring with me. Oh, by the way, Conrad, you got anything on you? Well, kind of, but I'm gonna take you naked. Although I don't want this stuff, so I'm just gonna ditch it. Wouldn't want people to, you know, take my stolen goods off of me. Didn't I take some crummy weapon? Yeah. Bye-bye, Falchon. And I'm sure he had something else on, but that's far from my concern. Keep myself all well taken care of. Now that I just... where is he? Where is he? Conrad, you're coming with me. All the way if I must. Is there actually an outcome that allows me to just take him? Arrange for him to leave. Alright, out we go. Dum da da dum da 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 dum da 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 dum. How's this gonna work? Oh, well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Naked, unconscious Brian, blessed it is. Yes. My God, Brian. I shouldn't have eaten so many of those pies. Do I just have to walk with him all the way to Talmberg? It was a bit of a long journey to get here. Can you put him on it? I don't think you can load up horses with dead bodies, but... well, not dead, he's only knocked out. Okay, good, nobody's guarding the escape. You can hear some noises as if people are saying that something bad has happened. Okay. Come on, horsey. There's got to be a way for us to take him with us. Can I drop you on here? No. Well, certainly abducting him, but how do I take him away? I need to bring you over to Talmberg, but I sincerely doubt I can... yeah, I can't fast travel with you on my... do I just have to carry you all the way? Well, let's go, Conrad. We might be here for a while. I doubt this will work, says Cranklis. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm quite certain I'm going the wrong way. There's got to be something I can do here. He, unsurprisingly, has plot armor. I think he'll wake up midway, then he'll be put back down midway. But I can't use my horse whilst carrying someone. Well, we're gonna see how this goes. This is my solution. I'm sure it'll work. How many towns that hate you will you have to walk through carrying a body? I think just Lechichko, Sasa Monastery, and Ulshitz hate me, and none of those are en route. No, I can't fast travel with a corpse on my back. Good thing I've eaten a good lunch. And I've got my Bard potion in my belly still, so somebody asks me, what you doing with Brian Blessed on your back? I'll have an answer. Is it actually Brian Blessed as the voice actor? Somebody said it was, and I'm not familiar with Brian Blessed, aside from having heard the name. It looked like him too. Okay. Good thing I stripped him of all of his everything, so he's a little lighter to carry, but I still think we're going to be here for a while. That's alright though, if people are still watching after our time stuck in the shed from the last episode, they'll be comfortable and familiar with this. Would the game even mentioned, should I be kidnapping him? And that's exactly what we've done. I figured after I carried his corpse out of Sassa, it would give me some cutscene where maybe he gets mad at me, but we take him off anyway. Isn't there a skill for... I have the skill for faster carrying. It's normally much slower than this. I'm surprised I can't just shove him onto the horse though, but... that seems like exactly what one would have a horse for. You can't beat the shed content. If anything, this is too exciting now. Well, some people are doubtlessly excited to see how this goes. And look, you know, we've already made about 10% of the way to Talmberg. And I'm not public enemy number 1 in Meho yet, but if I'm caught carrying a corpse there, that might change. There's a slight issue that you might need to convince him to help you after kidnapping. I wonder if he'll talk to me once I ditch him out here. Actually, is he going to wake up yet? You going to get up, Conrad? Fortunately, he's immune to being maced. What a terrifying sight. Right, up you come. We've got a long way to go. Yeah, I tried that Aftermot, but there does not appear to be a way to bring corpses or bodies onto your horse. Maybe I could chop him up for easier carrying, that'd be nice. Then shove him into the horse's thing, but he probably needs all of his limbs to you know, work on this trebuchet. Why is Jake carrying a corpse to Talmberg, says Grenadier. Right, the game tasked us with getting this siege engineer, right? And then the siege engineer goes, well, here's a laundry list of fetch quests you can do for me, and I'll help you. At which point I murdered all the guards around him, choked him out, and I'm now carrying him to Talmberg by force. And I want to see what the game does in response to that. Right, we are meant to be the worst Henry here. We're not helping you from your pinch purse, Henry. We're not stop and smell all the roses, Henry. We are the worst Henry. Use cheat engine and speed hack. No, no, no. See, how are we meant to get a feel for the immensity of the game if we just speed hack our way through these situations? How are we meant to feel the immense heft of Blessed? The game most likely does not understand this particular solution. Probably not. I'll probably get there with his body and there'll just be no reaction. But we're going to find out. And besides, I bet we're 20% of the way there already. What's that? 10, 20, 20... Yeah, okay. Look, Talmberg is a straight line along here. It's only going to take us 10, maybe 15 minutes, so a good opportunity for you to put the kettle on, grab a cup of tea, make a sandwich, make your bed while you're at it, 'cause I bet you didn't make your bed after you got up this morning. Wouldn't robbing the builders blind be the worst? It would still be playing into their hand, right? Because what I'd be doing is I'd be robbing them and then paying them off. And that means Henry would have to be doing the paying. Ah, Dermot says I'm still in bed. Good grief. I wonder how far I could walk with a Brian Blessed over my shoulder. It's less about weight, more about weight distribution. Doing Tough Viking had a lot of proceeding with big buckets of this, that, and the next. Jerry cans, that's what it was. Carry a couple of jerry cans and sprint to the forest, round a tree and back again. Oy, your arms really feel that. Okay, this is Mehoyed, I believe, and I also believe that Mehoyed's going to take exception with me carrying a corpse through it. Especially that guard over there, so let's try not arouse all suspicion. I wanted to do something like Tough Viking here in 2019. Sadly, it coincided with a work retreat. That'd be a tough call. We've all carried a drunk friend one time or another, right? Usually do it with others though, so 2 on the arms, 2 on the legs, and just trot them over. I had a good time like that where we weren't actually helping him. We grabbed him and decided we'd throw him in the bath for a laugh and took a photo of it. But at the time we said, ah yes, you were trying to throw yourself into the bath, so this is a photo of us all trying to pull you away from such shenanigans, to which he profusely thanked us. Good time. I hope he still doesn't know the truth. Oh man, good thing I can do this walking with one hand and grab a drink with the other. There are moments like this when playing a game, when you do something that's definitely feeling like it's going to be a huge waste of time, and you're 90% sure it's not going to be the payoff you're looking for. But, couldn't live with myself if I didn't find out. There's a continuous walk button. I heard it was shift, but shift isn't doing it for me. I know if you just hold shift when you're on a horse going through all this, the horse will automatically canter along the path. Yeah, we are actually carrying Conrad Kieser. Oh, that's a watchman. The watchman knows just to ignore it. Would be somewhat funny if you managed to grab a guard than the good... Yeah, if I was just carrying random guard from Sasa, this would be even better. Would be like that Happy Tree Friends incident episode, where he has to... I think his limb got crushed by a tree, so he has to cut it off with an old spoon. And there's a very painstaking bit of him cutting off his limb. He gets it finished and then realizes he cut off his wrong limb. Then he has to start again on the next one. Good times. The real reason I think this has any chance of winning at all is the fact that making sure Thingy Thing's short on money and stealing the commission are both optional. In the end, we still need to arrange for him to leave. So maybe, just maybe, this will work. I'm gonna drop him, see if he's gonna wake up and meet... Oh, see, I can talk to him now.
What's troubling you?
We're not there yet, man. Get down. I have a really funny feeling that's exactly just how it's going to go when I bring him over. We're in for a penny now. Let's grab the whole pound. Okay, jinx, we're getting a right workout here. But looking at that, we are halfway to Talmberg. Of course, we might get accosted along the way, and that would be a problem. Right, when this doesn't work, what am I going to do? That's when I might just go back and steal the dosh. Get him that way. I hope it's the only thing that's needed. If I have to do all of these chores to get the trebuchet set up, then I don't know, it feels flow breaking. This whole section of the game just seems a bit off. It's a game that's had a lot of freedom so far. What gets me though is that usually people with plot armor cannot be choked out at all. So the fact that it let me choke him out made me think that maybe this is a way forward. We'll find out together. I'm looking forward to the payoff regardless how it turns out, because either way it tells us how we can progress. I had surgery on a broken finger years ago, says Ryan. The doctor out his initial... The DR out his initial on the... The doctor out his initial on the finger to work on before I went under. Ah, right. So the doctor wrote out an initial on the finger, and he said he'll do that so that he gets the right one. Gotcha. Am I going the right way here? Yes and no. So the camp is over there, but who needed the... It still says that the mission's over here. Steal the permission, make sure short of wages. Yeah, none of that. Just gonna rock up with a corpse and say, here you go, as requested. One siege engineer. They'll doubtlessly have had this conversation at Warhorse, right? Oh yeah, we'll give the player these options of getting him. They can get the forgery or they can get the money. And someone will said, what if somebody just knocks him out and takes him there? Now how would that conversation have gone? Will they have just laughed and said, no one's going to do that? Or will they say, yeah, that we call that a, what's the term again? Chings, I've been out of the job for too long. User error. You could call it a user error. And that way they just write it off as a will not be fixed or addressed. Or maybe, just maybe, they put something in the game to acknowledge the fact that Henry kidnapped him and walked all this distance with a corpse. But we've had other things in this game that we've tackled our own way, and the game conveniently forgot that and talked about it another way, especially breaking into that monastery, where it's like, yes, I've gained their trust and I had to become a monk to do so. I did nothing of the sort. I did not become a monk. I killed the abbot, took the key, killed every last monk there was, didn't find the dice, and did not win over anyone's love. Be the trouble of working on such an open game as this, though, accounting for all the exceptions. Someone probably said that surely no one would walk all this way. Well, one thing that I suppose I'm quite fortunate and unfortunate for is that I don't mind menial work. I get a lot of fun out of just being out in the sun chopping wood, even though it's a very repetitive and some could even say boring task. And when I have to do something like this, it always reminds me of that. Just chopping wood. Except in this case I'm not chopping anything, I'm just carrying a corpse all the way along. Chopping wood is great. Put it down, swing, thwap. The feeling of it, the watching of the splitting wood. Having to check around, make sure none of the cats are nearby. I was always scared to death I would end up chopping the cat in half. Shoveling mulch with my brother. Mulch? Oh, you work in a paper mill? Oh, I heard Conrad talking there, but it's really just the bees. Maybe we can just fling Brian Blessed at the walls. That would bring it down. Henry showing his poor understanding of Master Tobias' instructions. Wood chips for the garden. Ah, I see. I wouldn't be fond of using wood chips myself. Bad memories of that. I got a bit of wood chips stuck under my eyelid one day. And it, well, it wasn't the most painful experience of my life, but it's pretty high up there. Couldn't do anything without feeling it scratch away at my eye. Couldn't even just keep my eyes closed because your eyes just move. I think the term is consensually, probably. One eye does something, the other eye tends to follow suit one way or another. How did it get there? I was playing around in a park, not a park. No, I think it was the school playground. That sounds about right. And they have they put down wood chippings as a low budget way of having a soft ground, just in case anyone falls off, like climbing frame and the chute. Actually, our climbing frame was covered in tires. The chute was covered in the wood chippings, so one of them got under my eye when I took a fall, and holy moly, the most painful part was getting it out. Doctor dipped a cotton-ended swab in some kind of extremely burny liquid and just got right. You know, you probably don't want to hear anything more of that, so let's stop right there before some people get the wincing. We had tired chips. People would get cuts on the steel wires. We had a horrible concrete playground. Boy, did that cause a few. Yeah. Much of the playground was a big sloped piece of concrete with a crudely chalked in football pitch outline. And you know what? We loved every minute of it. Oh, please go on. I'm only eating my lunch, says Protozomac. Oh, I still had good eyesight back then. It wasn't until quite a while after that my eyesight started to go. Jings, the shoulder's really starting to ache by now. It'd be even better if I was going to the wrong castle. Like I'd end up in Arate here. Or back at Sasau. Okay, unfortunately I think I have to carry tons of fun up that slope to meet with Fafar. Let's double check the map, not that it shows where he is. Yeah, probably up and over to there. Because Robard was next to Fafar. This will be good for the lookouts in Talmberg. They'll be watching me walk over and they will have no idea what to make of it. Okay, Jinx, could we not call down someone from camp to give me a— Hey! Hanish, look who I brought you! What's Hanish doing? No, you don't understand, Hanish. Hanish, no! I'm so close, Hanish, no! Uh-oh, how am I meant to best the stream here? This looks like a way up. There we go. You know, I can see a lot of ways this goes wrong. Let's drink some Bard Potion to explain away why we're carrying Brian Blessed up here. God, this must be murder. Murder on the back, that is, not the murder of Conrad Kieser. Come on, ups a daisy. There's a guard coming here. I don't want him noticing. Up, 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 up. Damn it. He's too muscular for me to carry up here. I heard there was a mod to reduce the hitbox of the foliage so you're not blocked as much as this. Starting to wish I had that. How did I even get... Oh no, I skyrimmed my horse down here. There's probably no easy way up, is there? Well, that would explain why the map just shows it as being sheer cliff. But it looks like if I went down and up and around here, I might be onto... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I've become a public enemy in Talmberg. I take my statement from yesterday back after catching up with stream, Jake. You trying to escape that bandit camp is about what I expected in the beginning. Alright, hopefully he can't see me up here either. Ah, but there's even more foliage to be going around. I can't think of ever having carried a corpse, Ave. Still breathing or otherwise. Ah, this looks like a much gentler slope. I like how the music changes when you're a criminal in an area. Okay, so we have a slight problem. When I enter the camp, all the guards are going to turn on me for carrying a corpse. Probably. See, Dust has it. Kidnapping was always on the cards. Can't believe we were ratted out by the Mace Master. Oh, is that Hanish over there? I see the broad shoulders. Okay, one siege engineer as requested.
Jesus, do something, my God, over there.
Here you go. Yeah.
Well then.
About the trebuchet. Conrad Kieser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine. He even took part...
Thanks.
Been a pleasure.
Hello, Conrad.
Well then, you really can't come with me right away?
Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long... And it might... Then...
And what?
To be honest...
Money, sir?
Dear me.
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow?
I realize that, but I must...
What do you...
Can't...
I don't want to play trick.
I'll think of another way. Well, I did. He's right here.
What are you bothering me?
Ah. Oh. Oh dear.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Hey, who's there?
Take care now.
Hey, you! Halt!
Surrender! Enough! You're under arrest! Got you! And now I'll fix you good and proper. You'll soon learn what justice means. What? Don't pretend you don't know what's what, you whoreson. Here you are wandering the land with a corpse on your back, getting up to all sorts of no good, and now you play dumb? If it was up to me, I'd send you straight to the chopping block. You're lucky the law will only let me throw you in jail.
You're making a serious mistake. If only you knew what you've just got yourself into. This won't end well for you.
Ha ha ha! You'd make a stuffed bird laugh. But that won't help you much.
Right, well, you know, I did everything right. I'm having none of this nonsense. You're gonna be put in your place for that one. There we go. Right, I just... Stop this, everyone. I just want to help.
Help! Here!
Is it too late to switch sides? Right, well, things are getting more complicated, not less complicated. What now? What now? What now? I need to go back to Sasau and actually do the stupid quests. Now that includes getting some kind of forgery thing going, and... I'm not a liked man in the monastery. I'm no longer a liked man. Well, no, I'm liked. I'm just a criminal for carrying a corpse. Oh god, I'm a criminal to Skalitz now. But it's not a and Rate. Oh, damn, that's the one place I did not want to be a criminal in. Well, let's go back to Sasau. Jinx, that's what happens when I try and help people. When Jake said his last playthrough stopped because the game broke in the main quest, I'm beginning to see how that happened. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, Cripes Conrad is gonna be a long lost man now. He's probably gonna get shanked along the route back. God knows that there's all sorts of ne'er-do-wells on the highways. Well, let's get to work. Seems like our Henry's still full of beans and spunk. He'll get tired soon, but for now, I need to... What do I need to do exactly? Steal the Master Builder Karel's commission. Alright, I'll get right on that. Doubtlessly there are armed people here in Sasa wanting to prevent me from... Oh, are you full of meat? Hey, right. Well, we will actually be able to do the food thing for our friends. Any other walking bits of meat? Just break their little piggy spines with my clobber and hammer.
Hey, who's there?
Hello.
Mother of God, what's
Yeah,
that?
it's me again.
Well, I never.
I guess human meat wouldn't be good enough for them. Really? Just one pig? I'm gonna need more pigs. I don't know where I'll find more pigs, actually. Where are they just roaming around? Well, let's do our utmost. For now, though, what is it, A or B that I need? B, and apparently I'm next to it. Let's go and get those permissions. From here somewhere. Kinda wish I'd taken more of that drink that lets me see in the dark. But this game is good at making night dark. Very good, I'd even say. But eyes peeled if you see another pig. boars and deers, all good for the meat. Right, permission. It's got to be in here somewhere, or does it? Maybe it's upstairs. Nice wee model of what it's meant to look like. Maybe if I find myself in the area, I'll go and check out the... Oi, you just stay sleeping. Don't you be waking up on me. Right. Reliable blade, eh? Do you have the permission on you? No, but you might help me find it. Here we go. 1 commission. Wait, I thought I got a bit of speech level. I did get a bit of speech level, what the hell? Trustworthy middleman, troubadour, higher reputation when you talk to women. Silver tongue, final offer. On we go then. And vitality. I think I was looking for something in vitality at some point. What was it? Health will regenerate gradually. Yeah, I wanted that a long time ago. I'll finally get it. Was there anything else? Have I gotten anything else? Appears not. Okay, do I need to do the other thing? Make sure Carol is short on wages. It does say optional. I wonder if he's managed to miraculously make his way back to his abode here. Urban's gone. Bye, Urban.
Hey, you! Halt!
How dare they station a guard here? What were they thinking? Wow, this guard's good. He's got the master strikes down pat. He keeps whacking me back when I go for one. You can really see where the complaints come for this game when it comes to the combat system. Because the master strikes remove everything else about it. Wow, you are loaded in Sasau shields. Also, I've been doing a fair whack of fighting. Let's make sure that my stuff is kept in good nick. See why you learn so much when it comes to maintenance. 16 is a crazy level for that. Right, small problem. He's not here. And I'm not sure he's gonna be back here anytime soon. Well, with little else going on, I'm gonna take a nap here and see if he comes back anytime soon. Also helps me get rid of that concussion, or at least a bit of it. Oh, hey! Nice to see you.
What do you want?
I've got that commission.
Not so loud, for heaven's sake. Show it here. The very thing. Go to the Sasau scribe and say to him the fox isn't half as clever as he thinks. Then he'll do as you ask.
Is that a password?
Just so. He insists on it. Don't forget to repeat it verbatim and aloud. Then all you have to do is take the new document to Carol and tell him a messenger brought it.
All right.
But most importantly, do it quickly and put the commission back immediately. Carol's no fool. If he can't find it, he'll put 2 and 2 together when you bring him the new document, and the game will be up.
So these silent boots just here. Hope those aren't my old silent boots. What's better, quiet boots or silent boots? Silent sounds like it would be better. Ah, well, it's stolen anyway. Right, Scribe. Scribe gets to work, and I got a fat load of energy back from having a sleep in Conrad's bed. Right. So... Ah, man. You know what? There's a way to get over there without me having to think. Now, I'm only public enemy #1 in the monastery. Sasau thinks I'm fine. Remember, Sasau Monastery keeps its neutrality. The scribes seem to have some impressive level of plot armor on them. I don't think I've been able to kill any scribe. It's more impressive than bailiff plot armor. Jinx, when Henry comes knocking, it's never good news, is it? Wake up! Oh. I guess we won't be doing it that way then. I thought I was going to demonstrate his plot armor by clicking on him and it doing nothing, but instead... nothing. Go back to bed.
Everyone here! Quick!
Go back to bed.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle.
What the heck did...
Surrender!
Oh, right, it's the bailiff. I'm not scared of bailiffs anymore. Not scared of bailiffs. There we go. Right. Well now, that could prove a problem. Uh-oh.
Is that all you got?
Uh-oh. Well, things are getting worse before they get better. See, there we go. I attack, he instantly counters. Oh my god, there's a few of them coming in, and I don't have my shield. Well, I don't have it out. Jeez, how many are there? Like 5?
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Where did that murderer get to?
Where did I get to? We'll all wonder, won't we? Odin's horse. Where's my horse at? There you are. Right, well this has been a slight problem, but only a slight one. We can go and make sure he's short on wages and that'll be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cattle. Cattle for meat. Clonk, clonk. All the beef you could ever want. And it's loading me down, so I'll let the horse hold on to it for a wee bit. Yeah, well, I took a bit of a beating in there, didn't I? And for all that, I'm actually getting yet more skills in maintenance. I suppose a whole cow could feed quite a few people. Now, hopefully, I'm still only wanted for the petty crime of whatever the heck I just did. That's right, I said I was gonna put this food onto the horse. I'm gonna drink yet another bard potion. And we'll see if I can get away with murder.
Yeah.
So I'll just talk to these folks and see what they have to say.
The pig turns up willingly. Caught you.
What?
Try that on someone. It's
Uh-oh, he thinks I did murder. Maybe I could try and...
Enough.
Yeah, no. I reckon when it comes to murder, you can almost never talk your way out of it. This is going to be a problem.
Come here.
I ain't nobody's Lily. This is Henry when he tries to be a nice guy. He never should.
What was that? Yeah.
I want to go northwest, I want to go northeast. Just north in general, I suppose. You discovered Butcher, you discovered long ago in the mirror. What? Okay, where are those lodgings? I went right past them as I often do. Henry needs to rest up after all of that. Unfortunately, these people don't mind me, especially since I paid my way. And I hope that meat doesn't go off while I'm sleeping things away as well. Oh wow, I actually get my health back really rather quickly here. You can get rid of murder status by waiting a very long time or just agreeing to imprisonment. There's nothing all that bad about just going to prison as long as you don't have stolen stuff on you. The debuff doesn't last very long, although it is quite savage. It's a debuff to all of your stats. There we go. Resting in bed, so damn good for us. Now let's make sure that our friend is short on money. I wonder if there's a bit of text saying, oh, I don't think the scribe is going to be helping us anymore. We'll have to find that out as well, but first let's go and make sure that so-and-so is short on wages. And before I do that, I'm going to take a quick water break. I drank all of my water on that long walk with the corpse. Oh yeah, we got a wee peek at the absolution cost. Absolution? Yeah, the paying for absolution cost previously. It's very high. It was 8,800 when we checked before, I believe. And now, I perish the thought. Right, so where is the chappie that I need to lighten the purse of? Is in here somewhere. Make sure he's short on cash. Alright, well let's have a word with him.
What do you want?
I need some help from Master Conrad.
Then go and talk to him.
The thing is, he's already agreed, but he'd have to go to Talmberg.
I can't consent to that. He signed a contract for building the monastery, and we pay him a pile of coin for every day he spends here.
But the conquest of Talmberg is more important for the province.
From what I hear, it's awfully important first and foremost for your lord. Sassau's always been neutral. Anyway, I take my orders directly from the abbot.
Conrad would only have to leave for a few days. Surely you can manage without him for a short while.
We might, if he didn't get himself killed there. I've given my answer. No. He stays here until the abbot says otherwise, and the abbot isn't here at the moment.
Supposing I compensated you for his brief absence, perhaps with some coin?
What use would coin be to me if the monastery roof collapses? Then I'd be the one having to pay compensation.
Thank you for your invaluable assistance.
You're welcome.
May God reward you in kind.
Goodbye.
Now, how much plot armor do you have? Seems that you cannot be killed, so I'm going to guess quite a lot. I probably won't be able to talk you out of this, so let's just not have to.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle! There! Sparky's just killed someone!
Now, how do I make you short on cash? What if you didn't have any dosh in here? Maybe the game has something to say about it. Yeah, it's talking about all this ale and stuff, but Rocketeer. Run out of money, maybe beat him in dice? Or simply rob him? Simply rob him. That's what I like to hear. How much robbing would one man have to do, though? Could rob him of his life. What if I choke him out and take it? Oh, of course he ran away, didn't he? But there might be some other stuff here to take. It wasn't a burning sword, there was a torch on the floor, and it did surprise me as well, given that it was open. Burning. Well, my mind was clearly on opening up all of these things and take what I need. Right, so do I kick his ass at dice, or do I steal everything he has? We robbed all of this stuff. Oh, he'll be on the map with the tracker thing, wasn't he? Won't he? I will give great chase and take his stuff. And then when he wakes up, I'll be like, hey, you've got no stuff. Funny that. Wait, is that him? That is him.
Put that weapon away before back trouble.
Right, yeah, I'm back to cause trouble. Down you go. And let's take your 50 groschen straight is definitely quest levels of groschen. Make sure he's short on money for wages. Alright, get up now. Try to buy Carol off. I wonder if he'll say something like, yes, I'm short on money because you took my money. It's only 50 groschen though. How much money could they really be paying this guy?
Port above.
You really can't come with me right away?
Damn. Look here, I don't want...
You...
Damn. I'd like...
Why can't you leave?
That's a long... And
what to be...
Okay, none of that then.
Thanks for the chat, sir.
I was hoping there'd be something like, yes, I accidentally killed the scribe who was going to get you out of here. I got my horse back, yeah. I would have paid for a new one, though. If I had to. My horse is too good for me. How many towns is Jake a wanted man in? Monastery, Sassau, Ladichko, Rate, Talmberg, And Skallets. My own hometown of Skallets is after me. That's not right. Okay, you need to wake up. I'll kick you over if I have to. You just need to wake up. Should have pickpocketed him. Then I wouldn't have had to wait for him to wake up. Come on, wake up, man. Ah, good point. Why don't we just wait? When you said wait an hour, I didn't even think about doing it in terms of game mechanic. Oh, Crivens. He got up with me just T-posing above him. And he thought it best to quietly get back to work. Oh, he must be upstairs. Sleeping it all off.
You, what are you...
Are you sure you won't release Conrad? He won't be gone long?
Not a chance.
Well, anyway, I've heard it said there's not enough money to finish the construction. So, I thought as a lover of architecture, I might contribute.
How the hell do you know that?
That's neither here nor there. The important thing is to let me help you.
How much will you give, damn you?
Oh.
Are we agreed?
You won't convince me with that.
Sure, I can try, though. Come on, just a wee bit.
Since it's you.
Come now, just a little more, and we have a deal.
Only a little.
Very well, then. Keezer can go.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Goodbye.
I want my money back, by the way. I can't believe it! Oh! Worst Henry wins again, baby. He's rolling nothing but sixes. Trust me, you can leave.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come!
What? Who is... Carol said you can leave and...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the door! Not now!
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
They're after me!
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund's people, of course!
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis. Now he's decided to pay me back. What am I to do?
What makes you think someone's after you?
When I was on my way to Sasau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kosterlitz. He was with Sigismund on the crusade, as was I. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern. And a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night. My God, there are signs someone was trying to force the door. They're after me, Henry. The Lord preserve me. They want to kill me.
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to him. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
I don't know. What if he sneaks past you?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll catch him.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well. If he sees you, he won't come.
Yeah, all these assassins, Conrad. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Right. For one, Chings, I've been wearing through my poor equipment like nobody's business. Got the cobbler, armorer, tailoring. Yeah, there we go. Get it all done. Okay, wait out. Midnight. What time is it now? Ah, crivens, it's midday. Tell you what, Conrad, taking a nap in your bed first, hope you don't mind. He doesn't like me doing that. Alright then.
Why do they want to kill me now?
Then I'll just wait here. Stick my hand in your lentil mash. Hey. Quest, talk to me. Sigismund, assassins, keep watch outside of his house. Find out more about da-da-da, watch out for the assassin at midnight. Couldn't I go to the inn to check on that? Fuck. I can just wait outside then. Sit out in the garden. Which garden does he mean? Maybe he just means out here. In which case I'll just sit in the shrubbery for an abusively long time. Iron Smash says, I still can't believe you got all your groschen back. Careful thinking, forward planning. Neither of those are present in Worst Henry. He just chokes him out and takes his money back. Well, he said around midnight, right? So surely 11 PM is a good time to start. It's a long time to spend squatting in one garden. It's amazing how difficult it is to just sit and do nothing. Okay, I guess I'll give it another hour. Absolutely did, Bulldodger. If I ditch the torch, I can't see, so I'm not doing that.
An assassin after all this time.
Sometimes we're closer than you think. All these quest things showing up on my map. But for once, nothing showing up here. The Rocketeer stuff seems to be its own little thing. Crouching Chameleon. When crouching without movement, you get a stealth bonus. Might need that now of all times. Go in then, where's this assassin at? Oh, hello.
Halt! What are you doing here?
Quiet, for God's sake. You'll wake the whole monastery.
Silence! For God's sake, I caught you in the middle of an assassination attempt.
Assassination? What are you on about?
Are you Lord Pekar, the one who was on the crusade?
Well, yes. How'd you know that?
Because you've come to assassinate Conrad Kieser.
Kieser? He's living here in the monastery?
Well, yes. Right here in this house. What's your business here?
It's all a terrible mistake. have a long-standing arrangement with the custodian here, Sir Sebastian von Berg. I supply him with salt and spices, and I've come to realise how he's been cheating me repeatedly. The dispute's been running for a while and still has legs, so I wanted my money back, that's all. I've no quarrel with Conrad.
I don't believe a word you say.
Well, sorry, but I'm telling the truth. I suppose there's nothing to be done about it, unless you intend to skewer me on the spot.
I'm glad you suggested it.
I'll stop creeping around here at night and find some other way to deal with the custodian. Bye.
Don't worry.
Christ.
I better show you as proof. Right. Okay, take that. I mean, I don't want it weighing down the corpse now, do I? And let's show him as proof. Alley-oop. Skewer me on the spot. Come now, I'm not a sword user. Just noticed a wee doorway down there. I wonder where that leads. God, Henry's getting a workout today with all the corpses he's dragging around. Look, here he is. What do you say to that?
Well, did you find anyone?
I did.
And?
He's dead. He was an assassin, all right.
Lord have mercy. Was it Pekar?
It was. He made excuses about a conflict with Sir Sebastian, but it was clear what he meant to do.
So they are. We knew it. Sweet Jesus, there'll be more. I need to hide away somewhere.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
Well, I'm glad I got that out of the way. Curiously, is my meat still okay in the horse? Oh, it looks very not good. I think it's gone off. I better take it all. And dump it all. I realise now I could have just dumped it from the inventory there. But off you go. There, I'll make it seem like we got rid of Conrad by butchering him up. We'll meet at Talmberg again. Right. I still want that meat. Where were the cows again? Were they out the front? I think they were. Let's go, Schliffnir.
Yeah.
I haven't had beef myself in ages. I could well go for some now that I think about it. What are all these people doing prowling around at midnight? Where were the horses? Not the horses, the cows. Were they on this side or were they on the other side? Where did I clobber the cows at? Anyone remember better than me? Yeah, it would make a lot of sense if they're over by the butcher.
Yeah.
The bag of coal, not a swine. Hey, here we go. Right. Tonk. Tonk. More tonk. Give me the beef. Give me the other beef. And let's just throw this over to the horse. I'm not getting the ale, but I'll certainly get these people their beef. Hunting skill, okay. It had to be done. Alright, now we'll go and meet our friend over at Talmberg. Hopefully that's the last time we ever go back to the monastery. I am not a friendly fan there. Hunt smarter, not harder. Well, somebody was kind enough to keep all the animals there for me. I just put 2 and 2 together. And it's funny that Mehoyed, one of the towns I've been the worst to, is one where I'm not a criminal, I'm actually quite liked. I strongly recall having an alternative medicine for the plague there. Does this meat count as stolen or poached? I think it counts as stolen. But surely they'll take it anyway, right? They're soldiers. They're hungry. Also, where are they? If I just follow this down and round, it'll take me to the soldiers' encampment. Surprised I'm not being shot at from the walls, though. Maybe they don't want to waste arrows on every Tom, Dick, and Harry. It's not like they have renewable sources of wood inside Talmberg right now. Peculiar, though. Surely you would just starve these people out. There's probably, yeah, there is definitely a well in there, but there can't be all that much food for a whole garrison. You'd probably have them starved out in a month. Especially if you keep harassing them. Shoot arrows in periodically, that sort of stuff. Alright. Tell me you're not gonna rat on me again.
God bless you. God be with you.
Good, good, good. Now, where's that quartermaster at?
Oh, why are you waking me? Go away.
Alright then. How about can I take a seat here? Take a seat, grab my meat, and wait it out. Sidekick, horse, inventory, beef. Move it all to my own inventory. And let's wait for him to wake up. A siege ties up a lot of men. Could be a strategic issue. Yeah,
Now I've got you, you shit! Stop. You'll be damn sorry for committing murder.
I did nothing of the sort. Nothing of the sort.
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of the whole empire hangs in the balance between King Wenceslas and King Sigismund. High politics, you know? Not a peep to anyone.
Do you think I'm so stupid as to fall for such a fairy tale? Not a chance.
Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law.
Oh god, everyone's after me here.
Are you pulling my pizzle?
Aye.
Surrender! You've committed a crime, and I'm arresting you.
Is that specifically the quartermaster who's
Bring it on.
who's wanting a piece of me? Alright, well, if I gotta fight my way out of here, then fight I shall. Unfortunately, I'm a little overburdened, so let's just drop all the meat on the ground. Take out the shield. Take out the shield.
Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law.
What's gonna happen if I end up killing the quartermaster? He's the one that wants my... Look, shut up.
Yeah.
You
Fuck. Oh. Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
You expect to take back the castle like this?
You call that combat?
Oh god, Captain Bernard is after me! I can't fight him, he's too strong! He's got the plottiest of armors. We always knew it would come to this, Captain. I cannot swing at him. Literally cannot swing at him. Can't even really block him.
Got you. Now I'll fix you good and proper. You'll soon learn what justice means.
What?
Don't play the innocent. I have witnesses who saw you in the act of murder. Never mind your other crimes. If it was up to me, I'd send you straight to the chopping block. You're lucky the law will only let me throw you in jail.
Enough. What?
Right, you are a bother, because I can't really deal with you. Ow, ow, ow. Is the quartermaster anywhere? Is that the quartermaster eating his soup there? You there, are you the quartermaster? If so, I might have some meat for you. No, it's just another guard. Ow! Okay, these guys aren't getting their meat, probably because I killed the quartermaster. But he's also... he also wants to kill me, so... I guess the feeling's all sorts of mutual. Yeah, the meat is there lying on the ground, but now there's no guards to eat it because I killed them too. Is this still a bathhouse? Apparently it's unexplored. Right. Hopefully I can wash up and heal myself. Take care of my everything. Actually, I'm out of armor kits for all my armor, so that stuff's going to be banged up and kept banged up. Now, where are the ladies at? Hello? Well, whether they're here or not, they've left their food out. Yeah, maybe they don't offer their services during a siege. You'd think that would be prime business hours, though.
Yeah.
Soldiers demand a lot of things.